Let's bring in Mohammed Shafiq, Chief Executive of the Ramadan Foundation, a group that works with young Muslims in the UK. He's in our Birmingham studio. Thank you for joining us. What did you make of President Obama's remarks?
Well, I think we can agree about freedom of speech. We can agree that the film that was depicted by Sam Basile was an offensive and vile depiction of our Holy Prophet. It offended Muslims. The Prophet Mohammed is more sacred to us than anything else in our lives. And we can also agree that we as Muslims don't hold the US government responsible for that film. We hold that individual responsible. But what we can't agree upon is US government or Western governments thinking it's okay to allow the depiction of the Prophet, which then leads to violence, which then leads to the killing, as we saw of US Ambassador Chris Stevens in Benghazi. We reject the violence, we reject what happens, but we want normality. We want our faith to be respected. And the best way to stop this violence, the best way to stop this is to stop these depictions.
What about his argument, though, that he accepts that things are said about him that he doesn't like? It's all part of free speech, and he condemns the violence that has resulted from this.
Well, you know what? I can't be held responsible, or the Muslims can't be held responsible, because the Christian faith has lost its moral authority to stand up against blasphemy and stand up against the vile depictions of Jesus Christ and Christian faith. Muslims are not responsible for that. But if you think that Muslims are going to stop from standing up against these depictions and standing up against these hatred directed towards our faith, then President Obama and world leaders and people watching this are deeply mistaken.
So what are you saying? Do you think his remarks might inflame tensions even more?
Well, President Obama recognises that as Muslims we've got the free right to stand up and oppose that, but we've got to do that in a responsible, respectful and peaceful way. That's why as Muslims we condemn the violence we saw in Benghazi, in Pakistan, in Tunisia. We don't endorse any violence. It goes against our faith. But we should be able to stand up and speak out against these vile films and really challenge that in a strong way. And US government, the Western governments, have to understand that, right? If it's right for those people to do what they are doing, then it's right for Muslims to stand up and oppose it.
Mohammed Shafiq, thank you.
Thank you.